Hello and welcome to the Monday, July 17th, 2023 Hillsborough Township Board of Education meeting.
Tonight, I am happy to inform the community that we have identified our next Director of Human Resources, Peter Pizzuko.
I'm honored to be entrusted with this important role, and I'm excited to work alongside such a talented and dedicated team.
Tonight, the board is also happy to acknowledge a community member, Mr. Jack Van Cleef, by naming the high school pole barn the J. Van Cleef Family Pavilion. As you know, in November, the board is putting two questions to the taxpayers of Hillsborough. One related to adding security staff to all of our building, and another related to adding 20 certificated staff positions to our schools to help offset the dozens of positions that Hillsborough has lost over the past 5 years. While job descriptions for the security positions were approved by the board this June, I look forward to informing the public further about these positions at the August board meeting, along with identifying what those 20 certificated staff positions will be. When you walk into a voting booth in November, the 20 positions won't be identified in the voting booth. It just says 20 positions. In the interest of transparency and building trust with the public, I plan to identify those 20 positions to you, along with the rationale as to why each of these positions is needed. This way, when you walk into the voting booth in November, you will be able to have full confidence that you know what you are voting for. After the August meeting, we will continue to publicize this information in a variety of ways. And I think this is an incredible opportunity to build Borough back to exactly where it used to be and then go beyond. Finally, I also promise that before the start of the new school year, my business office will put together simple instructions for the Hillsborough public in order to calculate the tax impact of the separate proposals to each resident personally. I want each Hillsborough resident to have the tools to be able to determine their own tax impact. That's transparency, that's being forthcoming, that's showing that you care about Hillsborough. As we look back to what took place this year, just some of the highlights from our athletic program this year. We had 7 state sectional championships. We had multiple county and conference champions. We had a 100-win wrestler in wrestling, and 375-win wrestlers. And their times were interrupted by COVID too, so they could have done even better. We had a 1,000-point scorer in girls basketball. We had the state pitcher of the year in softball, and we had a champion, the meet champions in pole vault, with the second highest pole vault in the history of New Jersey. Not just this year, in the history of New Jersey. So I want to thank all of our hardworking coaches, all of our dedicated athletes, and Mr. Davis for his dedication to our athletic program. This was truly one of the top years we've ever had here in Hillsborough. I also wanted to point out and thank one of our administrators. If you follow me on @SueVolpe on Twitter, you already know, thank you, you already know that Dr. Lori Lopez went to the halls of the United States Capitol last week to lobby for full federal funding for special education. And I think it's great that not only do our administrators do work here in Hillsborough, but we're expanding and advocating in every single area that we can. So thank you to Dr. Lopez. Also, some really great news for some of our teachers. The following teachers were recently recognized by the New Jersey Science Teachers Association as Simmons Scholars. Congratulations go out to Mary Beth Hughes from On Road, Sarah Marin from the middle school, and also Alan Lee from the middle school. They're going to be honored and awarded during the course of the year, and will be also attending a conference. Congratulations to all of you, and thanks for doing Hillsborough proud.